nothing is more, to use a term, nothing is more quote unquote soy than forcing you to use their language. The one that's going on right now, or has been going on for several months, is the word agenda. So people, for whatever reason, in the anti-SJW...
Perch, you don't think agenda is like a real word? You don't want to use the word agenda? It's soy to use the word agenda. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Why? Really badly, in the depths of their soul, want me to say that there's an agenda in comics. But the problem
Perch, you're going to say that there's an agenda, okay? And if you don't start saying there's an agenda, we're breaking out the cat o' nine tails. We're going to whip that ass. You are going to get one lashing for every single time you refuse to say the word agenda. We're going to beat that bare ass, Perch. That's the way it is around here. We insist that you use our words. And one of our words, it's a unique word that we came up with. It's agenda, Perch. You're going to start using it now. Or we're going to spank you until you cry like this, like this guy.
Is I actually know the English language. And to say agenda, it means something. Words actually have meaning.
Yes. What does it mean?
And agenda means that there's some orchestrated plot. I look, you could phrase it anyway.
Go. Keep going with that. Run with that. There's an orchestrated plot. What?
Way you want. Yes, some schlub can have a agenda of one to do something.
That's I see. So political agendas for social change are just some schlub of one. Party of one. Party of one. By the way, GLAAD. GLAAD. Party of one. GLAAD. With no agenda, because that would be soy. Does GLAAD have an agenda? Or no? Does the Democrat Party have an agenda? No, they don't have. No, it's just stupid people, right? It's just people being dumb. Huh.
Called a personal opinion more than agenda. That's really warping the use of the word.
Yes.
But people confuse stupidity and just generally lack of giving a shit. And they do this because,
Okay. And by the way, this is like the thing that's coming up like a lot lately is and I heard Zach say this once, and I was like, Zach, don't you dare go down this road, this gaslighting road. People say, no, it's just everyone's really stupid in comics. The reason why, the reason why basically the super friends are all blowing each other now is because there's just a lot of dumb people like in comics, and they're doing dumb shit. Like if they would just stop being dumb for 1 second. But if you think there's like any reason why that's happening, if you think there's a purposeful, what's the word I'm looking for? Agenda. If you think like the reason why, if this right here, if you look at this and you're just like, what is this? Oh, it's a Superman, and he's in bed texting some homosexual pink-haired twink in a bathtub, in a bubble bath. This is a double-page spread, I think. Is this a 2-page spread? I can't tell. There's like another head down here. This might just be 1 page, but the shape of the page makes it look, it's a 2-pager. This is just stupid people. And the fact that, Robin is gay now, too, and Wonder Woman is queer, and Catwoman is lesbian. The fact that just about every single character, Aqua Lad is now Aqua Glad. We got a non-binary Flash. Green Lantern is a homosexual. Hal Jordan is pansexual. This is just all dumb people being dumb. And if you think for 1 second that there's any organized cause or agenda behind this, why, listen, I ain't falling for it if I'm Perch. If I'm Perch, I'm going to say, you trying to get me to admit that this is an agenda is really soy. This is really, really, really soy. And I ain't doing it. I ain't falling for it. I'm not going to fall for this. I'm not calling this. What, just because Superman is fucking his boyfriend up the asshole Again, like, and this is all like a Superman book when there's crime to be fought, there are things to do out there, everything is gay all the time. Just because his daddy, Superman, was sodomized up the rear by Russians and raped and tortured sexually, you think this is... You think there's an agenda? There's no agenda behind this, and I'm not going to use your stupid political buzzwords just to get you super chats. You're only doing this because you want super chats. The idea that you think that this is something that is organized by people in comics, that's just not how it works. It's just dummies, everyone. It's just retards. The entire comic book industry is just suddenly run by retards. And by the way, they're all doing the same thing because that's what retards do. They make all of the characters gay and lesbian. And they take away all of the action and all the excitement and adventure in these stories. And they make them romance books. Isn't that stupid? Well, what do you expect? They're retarded. What do you expect from these people? You think it's an agenda? What, you think comic books are dying? They're doing great. Everybody wants this. I show this to people and people go, where do I get it? Where do I get this? Comic Book Stages of Grief by Perch.
Quite frankly, it's profitable. If I go on and I do a YouTube channel where like there's people in the comic industry who's trying to screw you, if I say they're all stupid and they're trying to do stupid things to get you to do stupid things, that doesn't give me, nobody's going to buy into that. But if I say there's a hidden agenda, then it now it starts to feel like a conspiracy. It's something that you can get behind.
It starts to feel true because people have experience. If when Perch just says all of this stuff is happening because people are just stupid, you go, I can't get behind that, Perch. That just doesn't make me feel involved or included. But when I lie to them and I say it's an agenda and there are actually people out there who are doing nothing but promoting all of these weird alternate lifestyles and gender politics using your superheroes, what? An agenda? We've never seen that before. We've never seen anything like that before. That just sounds like some anti-SJW bullshit designed to make Nerdrotic some super chats. Doesn't sound like it's based in reality. Now let me talk to you, the smart people who realize that the comic book industry's fine, it's perfectly healthy, everybody's doing great, comics are selling, and there is no such agenda in comics. No radical left-wing social agenda at all. And by the way, just close your eyes, keep your head buried firmly right up your asshole with Superman's penis. Also, when you see it in other places too, that's just more stupid people. You're seeing it in fucking board games. You're seeing it in Dungeons and Dragons. You see it in video games. Pronouns, fucking pronouns. You're seeing it on TV. You're seeing it in the movies. Disney, of course, had to have Bob Iger come out and decry it last week. That's just all more stupid people. The world is just filled with stupid fucking retards all of a sudden who are all doing the same thing. And you know what? Let's be smarter than that. And let's just acknowledge, rather than just, push back against what is clearly and plainly an agenda by the radical left to fucking ruin everything that you love. Let's just pretend it's all fucking retards and everybody's stupid and we're too smart to be taken by it. Because if we don't do that, we might be giving Az heel versus Babyface and Jeremy Geeks and Gamers like $150, $200 super. Fuck, he's right. Let's not give those guys any super chats. All right, let me just keep going with this. Do you see what I'm talking about with this guy? We used to have your boy Zach. By the way, I think your boy Zach is back. I saw his new video in which he's talking about me. And I think he's coming back. I think he's reached the brink with this bullshit. And I think he's turned the corner. I hope so.
It's something that at some point in the video I can say, and that's why you need to send me $50 to help you along your way. That's what that's all about.
Now, enough about Eric July. Let's
please, for the love of God, quit trying to compel speech.
Hold on a second. Compel speech. That's what this is all about. Hey, Perch, the entirety of this is trying to get you to use the word agenda. That's all we're doing here. We're just trying to get you to use certain words. It's not the left that's doing that. By the way, there's no agenda. It's just stupid people trying to get you to use pronouns and zim, zir, who, him, her, they, them. That's just stupid people. There's no agenda behind pronouns. That's not enforced speech usage. That is obviously just dumb retards. Here, the real problem, and it must be, is it an agenda to get people to say the word agenda? It must be. That's what it sounded like.